As the sun rose August 25, 2009, it illuminated the sign in front of the newly opened Kimmel Farm Elementary. The sign read, "History begins here," but in essence, history didn't begin that day, but his story, her story, and anybody's story who walked through our doors began that day, because at Kimmel Farm Elementary, we opened with the goal of being a community of digital age learners. That first year we had a glaring reminder that our school was built on ground with an agricultural history, as cows escaped the adjoining pasture and were temporarily corralled on our playground. And yes, a kindergartner did ask if it was Chick-fil-A night, but all in all it turned into an authentic learning experience, which is the way we daily teach, and the birth of one of our first problem-based learning experiences.
So one day all of a sudden we heard all this commotion, and what did we do?
I looked out the window and saw cows.
Where were the cows?
On the playground.
They were on the playground. What did you think about that?
Well, I thought it was crazy. I thought that was just a joke, but it really was real.
And so what did we need to do? Well, we saw the cows were on the playground, so we decided we would write a problem-based learning problem to solve the problem of how to get the cows where? Where did we need to get them?
Back to the farm.
Back to the farm. And so what did we do?
We thought of ideas to lead them back to the farm.
And what solutions did you guys come up with?
One of the solutions that I came up with is to get some hay, some grass, and trail it back to the farm.
Okay. And then Ed Miller, the farmer, actually came over and spoke to us, and we shared our solutions with him, and he told the kids what great ideas they had, and he talked to them about the cows and what cows need and how we could help them get back to the farm. What did you think about doing that PBL?
I thought it was really fun, and that it was really weird that the cows just ended up on the playground one day.
Okay. How about you?
I thought it was really fun, and for a second all my friends, they thought they were going to actually get to ride the cows.
Oh, did we get to ride the cows? No.
As a school, we strive to reach beyond our walls, to connect learning with life, and turn problems into solutions using the tools of our time. Kimmel Farm has been a leader with the infusion of technology into the core curriculum. We've had a presenting presence at the North Carolina Technology and Education Society's annual conference, and gained national attention this year at ASCD's national conference. We've worked through our school improvement plan to develop ways to make our faculty and students well-informed digital citizens, and focused our efforts on meaningful professional development, which has brought national attention to our teachers.
When I was interviewed to come to Kimmel Farm Elementary, I was asked about technology, and my honest answer was I was scared of technology, mainly for two reasons. One, I'm not very good at technology, or I can say now I wasn't very good at technology at that time. But the other thing was I am a concerned educator, and I take my job very seriously, and I don't want to do anything in my classroom that is not authentic. So I did not want to do technology for technology's sake. And I was assured by the principal that that was not going to be the case here at Kimmel Farm, and that is what I have found. We use technology authentically with the children, and the children benefit from it greatly every day. It is seamless in my instructional day. I worked with a group of people and was invited to present at a conference, a summer camp, as you would say, over last summer for Prometheum. And from that experience, I also was able to compose a small entry into Scholastic Administrator, in which I talked about my experiences with technology and what we did in the classroom here at Kimmel Farm. And I enjoy it. My children enjoy it. I see their engagement increase. I see their eagerness to learn increase. And information is right at our fingertips. And I was very scary and skeptical at first, and I still can't, program my VCR, but I can make lots and lots of wonderful Prometheum flip charts that engage my students and get them interested and curious about what we're learning next.
As a school, Kimmel Farm has always been focused on what's best for students, continuous improvement, and our close-knit partnership with the Center of Excellence in Research, Teaching, and Learning through the School of Medicine at Wake Forest University. We work through a variety of constructs, but what makes them viable are our people, because the most valuable resource in which we can invest are our human resources.
I feel very fortunate to be a part of the single school culture here at Kimmel Farm. My role is the facilitator, and it just gives me great pleasure to work with such an outstanding staff week in and week out as we kind of look towards goals that we want for our children. I feel like we're very unique. We have kind of a unique approach to our LTMs here in that it's a very collaborative endeavor, and a lot of that happens before we ever get to the LTM meetings. We have an ever-present administrator there. We have our technology facilitator, and we have our curriculum coordinator, and we feel that all of these resources are just invaluable as we utilize them towards common goals for our students. We build on these strengths and couple that with our teachers. We feel like we really, truly try to provide the very best learning experiences that we can. So I think the true power, as we see it in our LTMs, is just the collaboration, the trust that we have for each other, and the fact that we continually reflect and grow.
I was excited about Renzulli Fair because you got to pick your own topic and share more about something that you really like, and so more people could learn about it. I did my project on Rick Riordan because he's my favorite author and he wrote the Percy Jackson series. I didn't really know that much about him, so I went on his website, and then you could tie it into Renzulli because they suggested these websites. And so the Renzulli Fair turned out really well. I liked it.
We do Jump Rope for Heart here at Kimmel Farm and donate money to the American Heart Association. And what we really focus on is character education and good citizenship, and how donating money to the American Heart Association builds good character and helps you be a great member of your community.
I love playing sports, and I raised $86 for the Heart Association, and I like jump roping. I like jump roping at home. I do it almost every single day. I mean, I help some people that I don't even know, and I was just surprised that I made that much money, and it was fun. It was the best thing that I ever done.
Every school deals with the issue of trying to get students into the classroom for the most time possible, dealing with absenteeism and tardies. Our school has created a program that we call the Early Birds. It's designed to motivate students to want to be in the classroom before the second bell rings each morning. We have found great success through the Early Bird program. We have over 90 students who have improved their number of tardies and are enjoying this program. We see it as a motivational factor to help our students be in the classroom for information and for instructional time.
One of the things that I have enjoyed here at Kimmel Farm is our Grand Rounds. Grand Rounds occurs when those of us who work with the students at the school get together to focus on specific student difficulties that with which we would like to intervene. Gay Weatherman does that on a regular basis here at the school and brought this concept with her from the Children's Center. She, the assistant principal, the school counselor, selected teachers, sometimes the curriculum coordinator, others that are involved with any given student get together and talk about what we've been doing with the student, what kind of problems there might be, what sort of interventions and community agencies we may want to involve with the parents to help this particular student. that we discuss at Grand Rounds. So that has been something that I find to be very positive, that is not necessarily done in every school. It's a real team effort at Kimmel Farm.
Back in the fall, we started a PBL about how kids and people in our community needed help with foods and how the food banks were running out of food. So we did a food drive and a PBL about it. We went on the internet and we searched stuff up and we started a food drive. We donated at least 5 big containers of food. This is only a small way that people in our community can help out.
We had a lot of fun collecting food for the food bank with the 5th graders. We collected 1,295 pounds of foods that for people that are really, really hungry.
I have really enjoyed working here, and one of the most fun things that I've done is a leadership group with our school counselor, Betsy Dagenhart. We did it under the auspices of the School Health Alliance with help from the social work department at UNCG to teach our students problem-solving skills, social skills, how to get along with others, anti-bullying. We feel really good about the outreach we have been able to do through the leadership groups that we have started here at our school.
Student Council's most recent project was called Pennies for Pasta and was a fundraiser for the Leukemia Society. As a group, Kimmel Farm Student Council is always looking for a community service project.
It's an honor to be chosen for Safety Patrol at Kimmel Farm. We take pride in helping keep our school safe and orderly. It's a big responsibility.
As we move forward, our challenges are a quickly growing and mobile student population, sustaining and maintaining the digital learning tools upon which we all have become reliant, and staying true to our problem-based learning methodology that will best prepare our students to become independent learners.
CERTL is the Center of Excellence for Research, Teaching, and Learning at Wake Forest School of Medicine, and we've had the distinct privilege to be a partner of the Kimmel Farm Elementary School since its inaugural year. Our partnership is an education partnership rather than a business partnership, and it's given us the opportunity to work within an interesting and exciting environment at Kimmel Farm Elementary School to launch some initiatives where we haven't had the opportunity to do so otherwise. Our very first initiative was in professional development for the teachers at Kimmel Farm Elementary. The professional development has been a long-term and continuous collaboration with the entire staff at Kimmel Farm and is anchored in problem-based learning, an instructional strategy that's designed to increase and enhance critical and higher-order thinking skills, and is the very strategy that we use to teach medical students medicine at Wake Forest School of Medicine. Our next initiative was a bridge program that we initiated last summer for pre-kindergarten children, designed to ease the transition from pre-kindergarten into kindergarten and jumpstart the kindergarten year for both parents and kindergartners. Our latest initiative, which will launch in the 2012-13 academic year, is one we're pretty excited about. It's called After School Care and Enrichment for Success. ACES is the acronym. The after-school program that we've designed is one that has elements typical of after-school programs, things like guided recreation and homework support, but has a unique and distinctive feature as well. We have designed 90 minutes of instruction, supplemental instruction, and enrichment for students anchored in problem-based learning in the very environment where there are certified teachers to provide those activities and experience, and at a time when parents need after-school care that is of high quality for students. We're really excited to be part of everything that goes on at Kimmel Farm. It's an exciting place, it's innovative, it's energizing, and it's our honor to get to be a part and contribute to everything that goes on each day at Kimmel Farm.